I'm going to go ahead and get started. I think we have a few more joining us, but I'm sure they'll find their way in. My name is Stephanie Toller. I am a yogini, nutritive chef, and holistic health coach. Some of you on the call, I see a few clients here. I see some of the yogis that have joined me on retreats in the past, which is exciting. And some social, some friends, and some people I don't know that I assume came in through Meryl. So welcome. I'm super excited that you're here. I'm just going to briefly introduce myself and then we'll jump into the activities. I help individuals put the focus back on themselves and their own well-being through dietary changes, integrating appropriate movement. So depending on who and where they are, stress management, even matters of mental and spiritual health, things like boundaries and integrating a spiritual practice and just really coming into a more holistic place where we're focused on self-care. Because I really, truly believe that we change the world by changing ourselves. And I know in my own life, I'm a crazy person if I'm not taking care of myself. So, you know, we all need to do it. And tonight is really beautiful. It's such a wonderful opportunity to do that. So I'm really excited to have you all here for this special day with Meryl, who we'll introduce in just a moment. Meryl and I met in Ecuador. I was leading yoga retreats there for a couple of years and she came to one. And while she was on retreat, she asked if she could make an offering of Yoga Nidra. And I said, of course. And I was blown away. I think it was my first class. And I believe it was in 2016, if I'm correct. Yeah, 2016, my first Yoga Nidra class was 7 years ago. And ever since then, it has been one of my favorite tools in my toolbox of self-care because it is just so deeply restorative and accessible. I've tried so many forms of meditation, and yes, there are lots of benefits to all of them, but everybody has different styles that resonate. And I just love being able to lay down in Yoga Nidra. I love that I don't have to focus too hard. It's guided, and yeah, it's just a sweet time. They even say that 1 hour of Yoga Nidra is equal to what, 4 hours of sleep, something like that. And it's so true. I actually have been having a difficult time sleeping with the full moon the last few nights, and just some things that are going on in my personal life. And so to prepare for this call, I actually did Yoga Nidra this afternoon, and it's very deeply restorative. The body detoxes, a lot happens. And so I'm really glad to be sharing this with all of you. And especially one of the other things I really enjoy about it is through this practice where we move our consciousness around throughout the body, which you'll see if you haven't done it before, we start to go into deeper layers of consciousness and our brain waves actually start to shift. And the person guiding the meditation can actually plant really beautiful seeds right there deep into your subconscious mind, where your default programming and limited beliefs cannot argue with what's being said. And so there's something just so profound and so beautiful about being able to plant these seeds of self-love deep inside our own hearts, because we all need it. And let's be honest, we all struggle with it. I know I'm not the only one. And I know how much I've struggled with it in my life. And it's been a practice to come into a place where I really value myself and have a sense of self-worth. And that's what it takes to take care of ourselves. It's sort of like a chicken and egg thing. We got to take care of ourselves to feel this sense of self-worth, and vice versa. And this is just such a wonderful way to cultivate that. And it's easy. All you do is lay down and you're guided through it. So it's wonderful. And I especially wanted to do this with Valentine's Day coming up, because so many of us were so outward focused all the time. But then even on Valentine's Day, or especially on Valentine's Day, I should say, we become focused with who we love outside of us, which is beautiful for sure, not discounting that, but who deserves your love more than you? Really? You know, that's where it starts. That's how we're able to fully love others and embrace others and feel a sense of deep compassion for others, is when we have that for ourselves. And so being able to do this near Valentine's Day is such a gift. And I'm so grateful that Meryl has agreed to join the call today and guide us. And so we'll get started with her in just a minute. And just so you guys know, because I'm going to hand it over to her and then I'll be off. But after she's finished with the Yoga Nidra portion, I'm going to give it a few minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, I'm not sure, whatever feels right whenever I see people starting to rouse. And then we'll bring it into a sharing circle for about an hour, where no requirement to share. If nobody wants to share, so be it. But maybe people do have thoughts about what they got out of the practice, or, you know, how they're feeling about their own self-worth or self-love, or the upcoming Valentine's Day season. It kind of feels like a little bit of season, right? Because you know, you're thinking about it for a while ahead of time. So with all of that, I'm going to pass it over to the lovely Meryl Lowell. Thank you so much for joining us on the call, Meryl.
Thank you so much, Stephanie, for hosting this and providing the space for people and taking care of people in the various ways that you share your knowledge and personal experience. You've walked the walk, so to speak. So I really appreciate being here. Like you, Yoga Nidra resonated with me when I was first introduced to it, because you get to lie down and be comfortable. I've tried other forms, and I do other forms as well. But this is the one that day in, day out, oftentimes 2 times day in, day out. And sometimes if I can't sleep in the middle of the night, a 3rd time, I will do this practice. And for me, in the middle of the day, it's like a perfect reset. Just the way my mind works, it's sort of like a toddler. So if I don't stop and, you know, reset, I just kind of get more and more wound up, whereas this just like brings me back down. And, you know, I just love the relaxation. And I first started doing meditations when I had a breast cancer back about 20 years ago, and loved guided meditations, and found them very useful just to reduce my anxiety before treatments and things like that. But this one, with it incorporating specific sequences and bringing you deeper and deeper into the layers, as you said, once I found this, I was just like, wow, this is great. And then I wanted to get trained in it, which I did. So thank you. What we're going to do, I decided to go ahead and incorporate the movement within, so that whatever position you're going to do it in, usually done laying down if you can. But if you're hurt or need to, you can relax back in a comfortable chair, do side lying position if you need, but go ahead and get in the position that you're planning on, and make yourself absolutely as comfortable as you can. Don't skip any, you know, if you want a blanket, some weight on your stomach, a bolster below your knees, anything to get really, really comfortable. That's what we're going for here. I'll give you just a minute to sort of get settled in, and then I'll start the practice. And as one side note, if you are planning to use an eye pillow, I'll give you a heads up when to include it, because some of the movement, it would be awkward having the eye pillow on at the beginning. So That being said, go ahead and close your eyes. Begin to quiet your mind. Allow your body to be still. And take a deep breath in through the nose, pausing at the top of the breath, holding it, and exhaling with a sigh through the mouth. Again, inhale through the nose, pausing at the top, and exhale through the mouth. Allowing the body to soften, letting go even more. And feel a deep sense of peace and contentment in your heart. Just feel it. And bring this intention for the practice into your awareness. I love myself and accept myself exactly as I am. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. And now we'll move our attention into the body and begin to release trapped energy and move deeper into relaxation. So as you inhale, make fists and tighten your arms and hands, tightening, holding the arms and hands, tightening, tightening, and release. Let go. And on your next breath, allow yourself to relax even more. And notice and feel any sensation, any tingling, pulsing in the hands and arms. This time, inhale and tighten the muscles in the feet, legs, and hips. Tightening the feet, legs, hips, tightening, holding, 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 and allow them to release. Softening the body. And now bringing your awareness to the feet, legs, and hips, and noticing any sensation. And this time, inhale and tighten and tense the muscles of the entire body. So tightening the arms, the hands, the shoulders, legs, stomach, hips, buttocks, face, everything. Tightening, tightening, hold, hold. And now let go completely. And relax. On your next exhalation, relax even more. And observe and feel the flood of energy extending to all the muscles, nerves, and cells of your entire body. allowing your whole body to relax into the surface you're laying or sitting on, feeling supported, relaxing. And now place the arms over your head, so extending your arms straight up over your head. Inhale, and then stretch the arms and the legs in opposite directions. So on an inhale, stretch, 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 hold, and then releasing the stretch, but keeping the arms overhead. On your next inhalation, again, stretch the arms and legs, opposite direction. Hold, stretch, 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 and release the hold. But again, keeping the arms up overhead. Last time, inhale. And again, stretching the arms and legs, opposite directions, reaching, stretch, stretch, and now let go completely. And allow the arms to come to the sides of your body. And take another breath in, releasing any final tension in the belly with the outgoing breath. And feel a blanket of heaviness washing over the face, the arms, the length of the spine, the legs, the whole body. And just immerse yourself fully in the feelings that are present. And now we're going to begin rubbing our palms together. So as if you're rubbing them to get warm by a fire, generating some friction, rubbing them together, rubbing the palms together, noticing any sensation in the hands, maybe some heat, maybe some tingling. And then place your fingertips on your eyelids, closed, of course, and the palms over your face. And allow the face muscles to soften under your hands. And notice the energy that may be emanating from your hands. Slight pulsations. And now with the fingertips, begin to gently massage the forehead, along the eyebrows, up to the hairline, coming down to the temples, maybe doing some circles at the temple points. Coming down to the cheekbones, perhaps pressing along the underline of the cheekbone. And coming out to the ears and massaging in front and in back of the ears. And maybe tugging on the earlobes. And then bringing the fingertips back up to the bridge of the nose, massaging along the side of the nose. Up between the eyes. And then coming down above the mouth, above the lips, over to the jaws, massaging the jawline. Coming to the chin, maybe pressing against the chin with your fingertips. And coming down to the neck, both sides of the neck. Massaging. And then bringing your fingertips up to the notch at the base of your skull, right at the top of your spine. And just pressing in that notch. Taking a nice deep breath in. And again, exhaling. Moving back down the neck. Coming to the shoulders. Squeezing where the neck meets the shoulders on both sides. And now allowing your arms to come back and rest at your sides. And just feel the impact flooding the whole body and the entire being from this self-care, this mini massage. Bathe in the sensations. And now as we enter the next phase of Yoga Nidra, remain as motionless as possible. If you're using an eye pillow, now would be the time to go ahead and put it on your eyes. Make any final adjustments. And if you need to move or make adjustments, do so mindfully and return to stillness. And resolve to remain awake, staying in touch with the sound of my voice. Allow any disturbances, external or internal, to draw you more deeply within. If you find yourself distracted, simply bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. Now shift from thinking and doing to feeling and being. Do absolutely nothing from now on. Allow yourself to simply relax. And now follow my guidance as we begin a mantra breath. Breathing in fully, let the belly rise on each inhalation. And as you exhale, let the belly fall as you complete the outgoing breath. Continuing with long, slow, steady breaths, filling and emptying the lungs completely. And on the next breath in, silently breathe the word love to yourself 3 times as you fill the lungs. And on your next breath out, repeat the word love 3 times until the exhalation is complete. Breathing in, love, love, love. Breathing out, love, love, love. And continue until I ask you to stop, silently saying the mantra love to yourself. Breathe easily and naturally as you repeat. Staying engaged. And feel every cell of your body deeply hearing and receiving this word, love. And now breathe normally. And notice how the energy of this word is transmuted into sensation in the body. And let go into it. Let go into the silent stillness, expanding everywhere beneath the mind. Entering an effortless state of being. And now let your attention move to each body part as I name it. And let the power of consciousness dissolve any blockages and holdings as you focus on different areas of the body. Sense subtle energy following your attention, bringing healing and balance. Bring your attention to the right foot, left foot, right leg, left leg, right buttocks, left buttocks, right lower back, left lower back, right middle back, left middle back, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, right arm, left arm, right palm, left palm, whole spinal cord, whole spinal cord, back of the neck, back of the head, top of the head, forehead, right temple, left temple, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, point between the eyebrows, third eye. Rest here. Right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, right jaw, left jaw, right side of the throat, left side of the throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the rib cage, left side of the rib cage, right side of the abdomen, left side of the abdomen. And now bring your attention to the middle of the chest. Become aware of the heart center. Direct experience of the heart center. Feel it surrounded by a warm, beautiful light, bathing your heart, comforting it. Encouraging it to open. And now expand your attention to each and every part of the body. One whole cohesive being, functioning in a unified and harmonious way. Whole body in harmony. Feel the whole body in your awareness. Feel subtle energies healing and balancing the whole body. And now imagine you're a seed planted in the soil. The soil is dark, moist, cool. You know you are here to experience the sun. You can feel its warmth and energy penetrating through the soil, showing you which direction to go. You send out a tiny shoot, breaking through the surface of the ground above, at the same time sending roots down, deep into the earth for support and nourishment. Feel yourself growing upward towards the light of the sun, higher and higher, bursting forth into your full expression as a flower. See the flower you are. See it in your mind's eye. You don't need to compare yourself with other flowers. You are incomparably unique as you are. You are you, standing fully now in yourself as you are. And feel yourself expressing your full potential as a flower, alive, vibrant, full of life. The light that made you emanates from within you. And the more you embrace the flower that you are, the more that light shines through you. And now bring your attention back to the center between the eyebrows and give yourself permission to enter into the deepest level of relaxation. Nothing to do or achieve. Dissolve and disappear into stillness. Open, empty of all doing, empty of all past, empty of all future. Simply present. Merge into this space and be empty. Sensations, thoughts, images floating by like clouds on a clear blue sky. Letting it all come, all go. Being the space in which it is all happening. Here, your intention and affirmations are actualized and fulfilled with ease. Now bring this intention back into your awareness. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. Allow this intention to go to the deepest levels of recognition and know that your higher self recognizes, honors, and accepts your intention. Have faith and trust that it has been heard and being acted upon by a higher power within you. And now bring your attention back to the center between the eyebrows and feel all the energies of your body from all meridians activated, purified, and balanced. All channels are open and the life force is flowing freely, healing the body and calming the mind. Just experience. And now allow your entire self to listen and receive these words as if my voice were your voice. As I care for myself, I am caring for others. I embrace beliefs and practices that support my well-being. I experience infinite potential unfolding from within me. Establish yourself firmly in faith and trust to receive the grace, protection, and guidance of the higher self within you. Feel totally unburdened and free to move in life with more ease. And now begin to become aware of the rising and falling of the breath. And sense the body resting on the surface that you lay upon. Notice the quality of the air as it touches the skin. And keeping the eyes closed, perhaps bring some gentle movement back to the body, fingers and toes. And as you're ready, bringing the knees in toward the chest and rolling onto the right side of the body, pausing in the fetal position. Feeling held supported. And bring this intention back into your awareness again. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. Each time you find yourself in reaction, you are empowered to replace it by reconnecting with your intention. And regardless of what you consciously recognize that has or has not changed, know that something deep within has shifted to connect you with this intention. And keeping your eyes closed, if you're ready, moving slowly, mindfully into a comfortable seated position. And just notice how relaxed the body, how soft the breath, how silent the mind, how quiet the heartbeat. Be still and be grateful. Thanking yourself for making time for this self-care, for increasing self-love, self-worth in the world. And know that you can return to this place, this stillness, this peace, over and over again, accessing it through the breath and turning inward at the eyebrow center. And as you're ready, allowing your eyes to gently open or stay inward if you prefer. And thank you for joining for this practice. Jai Bhagwan, victory to the spirit.
It's profoundly beautiful, Meryl. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll take a 5-minute break here for anybody who wants to stay on the call. I'm here to answer questions, hold space, whatever. But if you want to take a break and recalibrate or use the restroom, you're welcome to do that. If you're dropping off here, thank you so much for joining us. I really hope that you enjoyed Yoga Nidra. And yeah, we'll see the rest of you back here in 5 minutes. Thank you, Meryl.